Hello, everyone. Well, it's been a few days since I finished Excession by Iain M. It's the fifth book in his The Culture series, and actually, it's the last book in the collection of paperbacks I bought. And well, good reason to talk a little bit about it. This, I think, honestly, it's my favorite culture book so far. I found it much more complex in a way. Complex in the sense that here Iain M. Banks is giving us more technical view of his ideas. There's an object found. It doesn't seem to be from this universe, and if it's even too difficult for the amazingly advanced culture civilization to analyze and to understand, it has to be quite the thing because from so far from the science fiction books I read, not a few, the culture seems to be the most advanced humanoid civilization with the most superior level of technology and even surpassing the levels of technology and civilization that we see in the Commonwealth saga by Peter F. Hamilton. So yeah, this was this accession. Accession, it's also the culture term for this secret, mysterious object that is found floating in interstellar space. And the the stars of the action here. It's one thing that I found really cool. Because so far the culture books they always had a human protagonist or several important human characters and supporting drones, the sentient drones the culture has created. These play a huge roles in the series here. But what I liked so much about Excession was that here the stars and the protagonist, I mean, of course, there's a human protagonist again, and also female lead, but the real stars here were the culture craft, their spacecraft. These are fully sentient, mind-driven spacecrafts, and they have these ridiculous names. So, for example, here we have the sleeper service, the gray area, the what's it? Use psychology or tribe psychology, and they have these ridiculous names. I mean, the names in this series they are not memorable, but they are unique, and this is especially true for the spacecraft, for the general system vehicles. These are the largest of the culture spacecraft, and then there's the general contact units. These are a little bit smaller, and these are given real character and personality in the series. And Excession is the first book that really focuses on these, which I found really cool and really unique. And this is, this is a whole another debate whether the humans or the artificial intelligences like the drones or the GSVs, those spacecraft, whether they are in let's say charge of the culture civilization. Yeah, so this book, Excession, had many new ideas for the culture universe, and so all in all, I mean, I was just impressed by the whole scope of it, by this accession idea, an elevator between universes. This is so cool. I mean, this was Jin Liu levels of sophistication and of ideas. So I like this a lot, and this so far is my favorite The Culture book, even better than, very different from Consider Fliebers, which so far was the favorite before I read Excession. Yeah, all right. I will return to the Culture series, that's for sure. It's just very, very cool. It took me quite the while to read all of these first 5 books. I'm a busy man, and reading books in paper, unfortunately, it takes way longer than listening audiobooks, which I can do while I do the groceries, or while I do the dishes. Yes, I know this is some people hate audiobooks, but during the COVID pandemic, they sneaked into my life, and I just tripled my reading quantity by using audiobooks. So I will keep listening audiobooks, and um, I tend to do the longer series as audiobooks these days because it's just much faster. But I will return to the Culture series in the foreseeable future. There's a second collection that contains the 6th book up to not sure what is it, 10, 11 books, and the rest of the series. And I will get this one for sure as well, because the culture is very, very cool. And Iain M. Banks, yes, I would say I understand now why many science fiction, speculative fiction readers call the culture their favorite series. And yes, I can only agree. It's very fun, great ideas, and the technology is well developed, and it has these kind of comedy in it with the drones. It's heartwarming. I really like it. So I will return to it. For now, I need to read some other books, just to get a clear head. And I have shelf full of unread books. Stephen Baxter, Flood, is the one I decided to read now. I've heard the name Stephen Baxter often, and this is the first book of him that I will read. So let's see how this goes. All right, everyone. If you decided to listen this to the end, thanks very much, and have a great day.